Like, 3 distractions. I am going to be so mad. I'm not continuing this what if I get another if I get another distraction. You know I will, but just not right now. So, we left off with the bells test starting. Naruto actually having some training this time. No, I will be right back because I don't want to get copyrighted. So after I am back now, I said if there was another distraction, but this isn't a big one. So after that, Naruto is of course not gonna go for Kakashi this time. He's gonna actually stall for a little bit. Then when Kakashi's guard is down, he's gonna go. Sasuke doesn't really do anything, he just goes for his little attack which does nothing. Of course. But when Sasuke shoots a fireball, someone joins him in the fireball, and Naruto, knowing having his wind element, has one wind jutsu. Wind air bullet. So they all shoot a combined fireball, which is enhanced by the wind. Incinerates, almost destroy. Doesn't almost kill Kakashi, but damages him a little bit. I'd say about a quarter of him is hurt. So now they all come in at once, combined, and then just saying, their teamwork is terrible, so it's harder for Kakashi to know where they're going. So when Sasuke punches one way and Kakashi blocks it, he gets kneed on the back by Naruto. When Naruto goes for a knee, Sasuke goes, and when Kakashi blocks it, he gets double punched by Sasuke and Christian. They both knock him flat. And finally, Naruto creates 2 shadow clones, and then Naruto prepares a wind gale palm and shoots them towards him. Which in one of the belts tackles Kakashi, and the other one grabs the bells and takes it. So Kakashi passes them all because of their commemorative teamwork. No one needs to really do a lot. Next is the Land of Waves arc. This team is actually doing really good. This is like a 1 month time skip. They're all pretty strong. Naruto has not even mastered his wind element. Christian's learned one more wind jutsu, wind vacuum bullet. And so after that, and also he's learned the fire style, let's just say he learns the fire bomb jutsu. Sasuke teaches him one jutsu, and that's the fire style Dragon Flame Jutsu. I'm not sure if Sasuke learned it by then, but I'm just gonna say he did. And Christian teaching Naruto how to use wind style better. So they're all mastering their chakra natures. So after that, Sasuke, oh yeah, and also during the end of the month, Naruto learns to control Kurama a little bit. By the 2 of them hanging out together, and the 2 Kuramas talking to each other. This is like if Naruto befriended Kurama earlier, but he's not gonna befriend him for a while. Kurama's still not that much in trust of him. So after that, after the month is over, after all the missions are done, they go in the Land of Waves arc. Of course, and when the ninjas come, Naruto is actually still kind of shocked, but Sasuke activates, goes fire style, goes for a big kick to the face, and Christian activating his not even one-tail cloak, but his QB eyes, and one-shots one of them. Sasuke goes for a wind. No, he doesn't go for a wind. He goes for a fireball. Incinerates, and Naruto comes with 2 wind gale palms and blasts them forward, hitting the wall. Now, Naruto is pretty good in this story. I'd say he's like 5 times stronger than he was in canon with the Shadow Clone Jutsu. I'm not gonna say he learns the Shadow Clone for many reasons. Many reasons why he would learn it, but he wouldn't really use it that much because he already knows his element. So after that, Naruto, Sasuke, and Christian go on just walk Tazuna. And once the Zabuza fight happens, it is drastically different. Naruto immediately rushes him, but is stopped by Kakashi. Kakashi activates Sharingan. Sasuke activates Sharingan, because they actually know Kakashi has Sharingan this time, because Kakashi actually trusts them now, so he can reveal his secret. Naruto can't go one-eyed QB yet. Can't go two-eyed QB. Christian can. Naruto just activates Wind Chakra around him. And then he gets ready for a fight. They all get ready for a big fight. Kakashi goes in quickly with a kunai slash, hits Zabuza, and it doesn't do that much damage. Sasuke with a gut punch doesn't hit. Zabuza blocks it, kicks him away. Christian comes in with a nine-tailed punch, breaks through Zabuza's hand, and then a big kick, and then Sasuke under him with a knee, and then Naruto with an axe handle down on him, slamming him into the water. And then Naruto goes for a Wind Gale Palm. Sasuke and Christian both go for Fireball. And then Zabuza is getting destroyed. Haku comes in, blocks everything with an ice mirror, and escapes with him. So it goes a little differently. They're not all tired out. They take Tazuna to his home. And of course they have to go build the bridge, and yeah. The final Zabuza fight goes pretty easy. Haku versus Sasuke and Christian, and Naruto and Kakashi versus Zabuza, because it's way easier this time. Naruto activates his Wind Chakra, Kakashi activates Sharingan, and they are just teaming up. And once Sasuke and Christian get trapped in the ice mirror, they go for a double fireball. But Sasuke and Christian both picked up something from Naruto, the Shadow Clones. Sasuke thinks of an idea to destroy this ice mirror. He says, why don't we Shadow Clone and then Fireball? And then he just realizes that it'll take so much chakra, but Christian says he'll share some chakra with he has some Nine-Tails chakra that he can share with Sasuke. They both do Shadow Clones, and then they both launch a Fireball. But then, it doesn't really do a lot. It does crack the ice mirrors, but then, after that, they both shoot a Dragon Flame, blowing the entire thing up. There's not really a lot that they can do, but after that, we go and see the ultimate power! And then they both just combo wombo Zabuza. That's what Naruto and Kakashi are doing, combo womboing him with a Wind Gale, and then Kakashi creates a Lightning Blade. Sasuke goes for a nice Dragon Flame. Naruto infuses the Lightning Blade with a Wind-style Gale Palm. They put them together and they blast him, sending flying. But then, once they take care of Hapu, they don't kill him. They just kick him away. They also put a Fireball behind it, engulfing Zabuza, killing him. He's actually killed this time. Then we have the next part of the fight. Haku is really angry, so he's destroying Naruto. He goes after Naruto, trying to go for the weakest link, but Naruto's actually the strongest. Actually, he's the second strongest. Actually, no, he's the third strongest. Never mind, he's the fourth strongest. Naruto's the weakest of the group. So Naruto is actually going to get surpassed. Naruto is training, and now they're going to have to think of something to beat Haku. So after that, Haku is destroying Naruto, Sasuke, and Christian because he locks him into a bigger ice mirror. Kakashi tries to break it. He cracks it a little bit, and then Sasuke realizes, since there's three of us, why don't we just overload this thing? You know what, Sasuke doesn't think that, Naruto does. So after that, they break through the mirrors. Everyone punches through the mirrors, breaking it. Haku gets out, and then they all win. They do Naruto and Christian do in Kakashi. I'm not sure what Kakashi's element is. I think it's fire, water, and lightning. Fire, water, and lightning. So he goes for a water dragon. Hits Haku, almost kills, then he's hit by two Wind Gale Palms. Then Sasuke with a fireball engulfing him, killing Haku on the spot. So Sasuke, Kakashi, and Christian are now the heroes. Oh yeah, Naruto's there too, forgot about that. They are now proclaimed as the heroes of the ring by stopping all of them. the hero of the mist. They go back in, of course they get their cash, their paper, Naruto, and then comes the Chunin exams arc. Naruto, of course, I'm pretty sure Naruto would meet Konohamaru. So after that, of course, they'd meet Gaara. Gaara, thinking that he's all edgy. Of course, it's just Naruto and Konohamaru gang. So I'm pretty sure Konohamaru would just randomly run into him, not Sakura, because Naruto's no longer a simp. So after that, we see the best part of that. So Kankuro tries to hit Konohamaru in. Of course, he gets hit by 2 pebbles this time. He gets hit by Sasuke and Christian sitting in a tree, but Christian's just hanging over a tree. He's just standing over the tree. And then they're like, stop. Gaara looks at one of them, looks at Sasuke and is interested, and then he's really interested in the Nine-Tails control Jinchuriki. Gaara tries to throw some sand at him because Gaara's pretty angry because Shukaku's taking over, but then he's immediately silenced after he sees the Nine-Tails eyes. Shukaku is pretty freaked out. He's like, what? So Shukaku backs off. So Shukaku does back off. So now we have the next part of this great part of it, whatever. Then Gaara, of course, asks for all their names. Well, except for Naruto, because Naruto's kind of a weeb. Naruto really didn't do crap. So then they all go on for the 1-month training arc. Of course, they start training. Naruto is actually booted up to the second strongest. Sasuke is left behind. I'm kidding, they're all equal. It's hard to put hypothetical power, because I don't really want to. So after that, I don't want to make Naruto the weakest, and I don't want to make Sasuke the weakest. And I don't want to make myself the weakest. So whatever. They start training, and we have the next part. The Chunin exams. It's, of course, the test. And they all passed normally. Naruto, of course, with the I don't quit crap. Sasuke excels, and so does Christian. So after that, we see the best part of the Chunin exams. The other part. So after that, it's when they encounter Orochimaru, of course, it goes way different. Sasuke's already got 2 Tomoe this time. Naruto is taught how to use the QB eyes without losing control. And also, Christian just has the one-tail cloak over control. So Sasuke activates 2 Tomoe, Naruto activates QB eyes, and Christian goes for one-tailed cloak. But he doesn't have full control over it. He has basically all the control, but not a lot. So then he finally controls it, and then after that they fight Orochimaru fully. Now Orochimaru was getting bopped in here because he can't really contend with all this power. Kurama's getting angrier, and Naruto's both of the Kuramas, so then Naruto and Christian fist bump, and then they get a big power boost. Naruto gets the full controlled one-tailed cloak, and then Christian gets the 2-tailed cloak. They start to fight. Boom! Orochimaru is done. Then Sasuke goes 3 Tomoe this time, because he gets even angrier, so he goes 3 Tomoe. And they start fighting like crazy, destroying Orochimaru on the spot. Then with a combined wind, fire, and 2 fires and 1 wind, they incinerate Orochimaru, but not until Orochimaru bites Sasuke. But it actually misses, but then he's hit by a shuriken to the throat. Because I don't know why nobody thought of this in the original story. I don't know why nobody thought of just throwing a kunai at his neck. Dang, everyone in Naruto's an idiot. But, of course, then Orochimaru is decapitated. They go to pass because they grab Orochimaru's scroll because he's decapitated, and then they just run. That's probably it for part 2. I'm gonna do part 3 is gonna be